Hi, this is Pam Formosa, and I am welcoming Julia here with me today to just share from her experience what BrainFit has provided for her. And so, Julia, welcome.
Thank you, Pam.
I'm just curious if you can share with the people out there what brought you to BrainFit, because most people think BrainFit is just for young kids, and it really isn't. It's for teens, adults alike, and we really want to get that word out there. So if you could just share from your perspective, that would be great.
Definitely. So I wanted to try BrainFit because I have always struggled with anxieties and they would always come out of nowhere. Like I remember even when I was a little kid, I'd always have weird random anxiety attacks for no reason. So I kind of wanted to figure it out on a deeper level, you know, like just outside of like my world. So I needed someone else's help to kind of figure that out.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what kind of goals have you been able to address through our visits?
So one of my goals was to feel more grounded or more confident, just in everyday life, whether it was me going to work, me being around like my family or just out in public. I needed, something to make me feel more grounded.
Awesome. Awesome. And have you felt more grounded through our work?
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, like what kind of concrete things have you noticed?
So if I'm in like a stressful situation, beforehand, I would, not be able to talk. I would freeze. I would just kind of forget how to be a human. But now, but now I kind of take a step back from what is going on, and you know, I kind of like I see what the problem is, I identify it with myself, and I'm like, okay, how can I fix this? And then usually it's ending up doing pace. Just like if I have to leave the room or something and just take 5 minutes to kind of calm myself down with those movements, it's really, really game changing. It's awesome.
Isn't that crazy how 5 minutes of these movements and sometimes even less can really make a difference? And
Yeah.
sometimes they're subtle differences, and then other times they're like, oh, that is a different feeling. So that it changed my life, as I've told you often. Have you found that there's other methods that you've used in the past to help with this anxiety that you talk about?
Um, I mean, I would kind of go down more like the like self-care kind of route. I would just try to take time for myself, whether it's like, like a hot shower or like aromatherapy or something like that. And nothing ever really like truly helped it, because it's more than just like the physical world. It's like spiritual as well.
And do you feel like this work at BrainFit has helped you get to a deeper level?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's cool. And you mentioned PACE. PACE is part of the Brain Gym program. Is there a particular exercise or movement that you have found the most helpful?
Hmm. There are so many good ones. I I like cross crawling, and I like when we twist our feet and then we like do the little thingy.
Oh, yes, yes, yep,
Yeah,
absolutely. That's called hookups.
hookups. I couldn't
Yeah,
think of it.
yeah, very calming, very calming. And it doesn't matter what you call it. It's the movement that we remember because that's what makes it feel good, not the name. So very cool.
Right.
So is there anything else that you'd like to share with people out there about Brain Fit?
So going back to the whole age thing, like, I never knew I needed something like so badly, and I'm 21, and like I still consider myself young. So like, I feel like this is truly for everybody, because it goes back to this not being just a physical thing. It's not just moving your body, because that does help, but it's more so finding like the root of the problem and then releasing it with movement. So they go together. And I think everybody needs it at some point in their life.
Yeah, yeah. What a very nice way to describe it. Thank you, Julia. That was beautiful. Very easy to understand. So, thank you so much for sharing your insight and your experiences. And I'm really glad that BrainFit has been able to help you feel better.
Thank
Really.
you. Yeah, it seriously, it has changed just like my well-being, because like anxiety can take over your life. And it's probably worse for some people. It's probably not as bad, but regardless, I think this is a great tool just to help you feel at like peace and centered. So
Nice, beautiful. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
thanks, Pam. You too.